What's up, family? I'm back with another video. So today, as you see from the title, I am going to show you the best way that I have found to stay cool in your van for this summer, this spring and summer, because it's already hot. But I don't have air conditioning in my van. I have it, but it doesn't work. It hasn't worked since I got the van. I also, my son, he put Freon in there, 2 different times, and it still doesn't work. So I have been without air conditioning. So like last summer, I was down here in Georgia and it was like 100 degrees. Like, I kid you not, like 90 to 100 degrees every day for like almost 3 weeks. And so I couldn't be in my van because of that. So this year, I said, no. We can't do that this year. We have to be able to go somewhere and do some things outside or in my van. I had to be able to go somewhere and park so I could be comfortable, so I could sleep without it being too hot to do that, right? So I have 2 fans, well, 3. But I have a fan that I know you've seen it on TV, videos, different places that take ice water and you put the ice water in the top of the reservoir on the fan, and so it gives you cool air. So I have one of them on right now because I think it's about, let me see if I can find the temperature today. 78 outside today. So it's not hot, but it's hot enough to have the air on in your vehicle. So I have this one on right here. Let me show you. I have this one on right now. And I already put ice and water in it. And I also have it running from my battery bank. This is just a simple battery bank. And the reason I have it on my battery bank instead of my power station is because it's sitting over here. Then I have another one over here. This is the Max Chill. And as you see, it has the vent here. It also has a filter in here that you can take out and you can put in cold water or sit it in your freezer, and so it helps it stay colder. But of course, when we're in a van, it you can't do all that. Well, you can put it in your fridge. Yeah, you could put it in your fridge. If you have a fridge / freezer, you could put it in there, wet it, and you will put it in there. And I'm just looking because it's not like this one. Oh, there it is. So let me show you. It has a little filter, and this is what you would take and wet it and put it in your freezer and let it get cold. Then you will put it back in and close it. See, it comes out like this. And put it back in and close it, and that is going to have that cold air coming off of the filter. Then you would take your ice and put it up in the top of here. So I'm going to show you how I put the ice in. All right, so I have this half-a-gallon jug that I got, and it keeps your ice insulated. And so I got it because it will keep the ice cold for up to, it says 24 hours, but I did test it and I still had ice after 72 hours. Sorry, 48 hours. So I'm going to pour the ice in. Get it in there real good. And then I have my my water spigot, I'm going to put some water in here. I'll be right back. So I have the ice and the water in here. Got to make sure your ice cubes are sitting down in there. And the plug that came with it is short. This plug actually was a DC plug that you had to plug into your outlet. So this one is one of my phone cords, and I found that it is long enough to plug into my Blue Yeti. So if I plug it into my Blue Yeti, or let me show you. So it's plugged in my Blue Yeti along with my other fan that I'm going to show you. So the other fan I have clamped to my ceiling. And this one is not like these two. This one is just a regular cheap thing with $6 at Walmart. And so let me show you what that looks like. See how this fan, I just put a clamp, this little clamp I got from Dollar Tree. They come in a 2-pack. This is the fan from Walmart. And it has this frame here, and it's adjustable, so you can move it up or down and point it in whatever direction you want to. So I have that one going, and then I have this one going over here, and the lights change different colors on this one. Let me see. The only thing I don't like is that it won't turn the lights off while it's running. So usually I'll take like a towel at night because it bothers me when I sleep, and I just hide the light like that. But if you turn it all the way off, it has 3 different speeds. It's already on the highest speed. And the same thing with this one, it has the little pull out with the filter that goes in here. This filter is a little different. This one looks like this. And you would do the same thing. You'll wet this filter and put it in the freezer and then put it back in. I'm working sideways here, guys. You will put it back in there, and then you have your adjustable vent right here. And I still have it plugged up to that power bank. You could also use one of these. This is my tire inflator car jump starter that's in here. And I could use this if I didn't want to use the power on my Blue Yeti. I could just plug it up to this because this is also a power bank. Okay. So what you would do is you have both fans turned on. Turn this on. I have one on one side. I have one on the other side of me. And then this fan at the top is keeping the air from rising up to the top. It's bringing it back down. Let me point it towards me. And so I can sit back and it's all gravy. It's all gravy. It's just going to get cooler and cooler as time progresses. And that is how I can keep cool this summer in my van. I have 2 of these these chill ice type of fans, one of this type of fan, and I do have another fan if I need it. This one though, I just want to caution you with these fans and this one. This one is the one I got last year from Walmart. and the wire broke off, right? But luckily it is battery operated as well. The only thing is sometimes the batteries don't want to work for some reason, or it takes so much battery it doesn't last long. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But for these other two fans that have the wire in the back, let me show you. These cords come out. So I recommend that you take these cords out when you're not using them, because you don't want it to get bent and it will break this piece off. Because I had one of these last year that my son gave me, and that's what happened to it. I just, put the fan over here or put it over there. And when you're driving, stuff gets, moved around or whatever. And before I know it, that little piece broke a little bit to where it wasn't connecting to the fan. And I couldn't use the fan anymore because there's no way to fix it because it's like a port. And once that port is cracked, it will no longer work. So this is like a surefire way to stay cool in your van this summer, because I don't have air conditioning and I'm just adjusting them now because I need the air up on me, right? Even though it's only 78, but now I can feel the breeze on me from both fans, and this one is circulating back down to where I am, and it's cool. I'm cool. Everything's cool. But anyway, I just thought I'd tell you guys, because sometimes I see a lot of people that don't have air conditioner, maybe their heater doesn't work and different things, because we have older vehicles, and those older vehicles are hard to get things fixed on because they have the doghouse. The doghouse is where the motor is kind of in the dashboard, built in there, and they will have to take that apart in some instances to fix things. So like mine, I need a ABS intake something, and then I need another kind of air intake thing. It's going to cost me $650 that I don't have right now. So that's what I'm dealing with. But any of these, this is another power bank that I have. This one is actually solar. So once it charges, then you can put this out in the sun and you can charge it up. Now, if it was bright sun, I could sit this on top of the fan and it's going to recirculate. It's going to recharge itself while it's running. This is what I had with another one of these fans that I had, and I put one of these on there. But these, every once in a while, you need to plug it into a wall socket to charge it fully. So you can use that, and of course you can use your power station to run the fans. But it's just convenient to have the power bank, so I don't have to have a power station here, a power station here, a power station here. You know what I mean? So just to make it a little easier. And like I said, with this big jug of ice, I can get this ice and last me a couple days in here, and it will melt a little bit, and so that then you can use that icy water also. So I thought this was cool to get, because I don't always turn my fridge on. Like right now, I'm at my son's, and so I haven't had my refrigerator on since I've been here, because I'm using his refrigerator. And even if I use my little cooler and put ice in it, that ice is going to melt within one day, because it has no insulation like the bottle does. So I would still be buying ice every day just to power my fans. But at least this gives you a little leeway. So like I filled that the day before yesterday, and this morning when I checked it, I still had a little ice still left in it. So it works pretty good. So that's all I had to say to you guys. Oh, and if you want to see this fan in particular, This is the one I got from Ollie's. When I went to Ollie's the other day, it was $12.99. And this is the one that has the DC plug that you have to plug in an outlet. But it also tells you in the instructions that you can use a USB cord. So I just happen to have that long USB cord that also fit my phone. I have an Android, and that worked out perfectly for me. Yesterday I went to a state park and I had that fan plugged up to my charger in the front and sitting right in front of me with the ice in there because it was hot yesterday. It was like 80 yesterday. But all right, I'm going to go now. I'm rambling. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.